What's up, you guys? Welcome to Aftershock. I'm Aaron, and right now I'm going to bring you some more pro wrestling news. If you don't already know, here on Aftershock we are primarily a pro wrestling channel, but we do also cover a variety of other things. We talk about a lot of topics here other than wrestling also, so right now, tonight, there's going to be actually some MMA UFC news. So let's get right on into it. We'll start with the pro wrestling news. This is January 2016 Pro Wrestling Update number 2. Let's see. I do not actually have a Twitter page myself. I'm not that much active on Twitter. I do look at some stuff that I'll see some. If it's posted on shared on Facebook or something, I will look at a Twitter page or a Twitter post occasionally. So I seen on there Dave Batista. He actually somebody messaged him and said, if you were casted in the movie Titanic, what role would you play? Batista replied saying he would be the ship. He basically set himself up for this, as the guy responded saying, so like your WWE career, you would sink. Me personally, Batista, he's not the best wrestler in the world, but he's not garbage. He's not garbage. But me personally, I don't find him that appealing, so I thought this was just hilarious. Nonetheless, just wanted to, I don't know. What do you guys think about it? I just thought that was funny as hell. Next topic, Sunny selling her Hall of Fame ring on eBay. Actually, I think it was for auction. I think it's going for about another week, another 5 days or so. It's just under $5,000 right now, so good news for her. It's just going to go up, obviously. Me personally, it's kind of bad selling your Hall of Fame ring, your WWE Hall of Fame ring. It's kind of bad, but it's not so bad as some people might think. I mean, yeah, she's got tons of fines. She's got to pay DUIs. That's money. That's cash money. So I don't know. You do what you got to do. I've done some pretty hard things to stay ahead. So I don't know. You do what you got. You do what you got to do. You got to live. Everyone's got to live. So. It is a special ring. It is a special part. It is special and sentimental. It can be, but it's not so prestigious. You gotta remember, this is professional wrestling in 2016. So everything just about is gonna be a fix or a work. Everything is gonna be scripted, no matter what. Just about, I do have to say. So it's not so prestigious, but it is a Hall of Fame ring. It is the WWE. So I don't know. To me, it's not that bad, but it is kind of bad, but not so bad at all. What do you guys think about it? It's kind of hilarious, actually, to me. It's kind of funny. Here we're starting on the Actually, this is kind of ironic. We started with some pro wrestling news. Now we're working our way into MMA, as this guy done, CM Punk. First, we're just going to talk about him being an asshole to his fans. I've always been a big CM Punk fan ever since his ROH days. He was always one of my favorites. All of his gimmicks, his heel gimmicks and his babyface gimmicks, he's done everything with crisp. Everything was a-okay for me. And his in-ring ability is bar none. So I don't know. I know these guys. They're so public. They have there's a lot of publicity that comes with being a professional wrestler. So some of them kind of may have a right to be an asshole sometimes, in my opinion, just sometimes. When it's appropriate, they have a right to be an asshole when it's appropriate. But I don't know, some of these fans, he just don't give a fuck if they're a fan of his. He don't give a fuck if they're praising him. He don't give a fuck. He's going to be a dick to them. And I don't really think. To me, it didn't seem like he used to be like that. But now it's brought it to my attention that he definitely is a big asshole on social media and to fans in general. I don't know. It's kind of absurd. But on the other hand, he has a right in some instances. Not all. CM Punk's first UFC opponent. I know he probably, being straight from pro wrestling to MMA, I know he probably wants to make a drastic, huge, big change. So he doesn't probably want anything gimmicky, nothing with anything with too much behind it. Not too much of a feud. He wants this to be his straight up debut fight. He wants it to be by the book. He wants it to be a good straight up fight. So, I don't know. Jason David Frank is a possibility in my eyes, but I don't think. I wouldn't like to see it. Apparently they're having, you could call it a CM Punk #1 contenders match. Mickey Gall versus a guy named Michael Jackson. Kind of funny. But, actually, only one person in this fight is eligible to fight Punk, though. Michael Jackson, he legitimately can't fight Punk. So, apparently, maybe be looking for this Mickey Gall dude to be Punk's first fight. I'm not all too familiar with him, but we'll see. That's all the news that I've heard on CM Punk's first fight. Hopefully, it'll be in a few months, pretty soon. Last news, it is a pure MMA news. MMA fighter Nick Diaz, 5-year ban for failing a drug test 3 consecutive times for THC. If you do not know what THC it is tetrahydrocannabinol, cannabinol, basically marijuana. It's found in marijuana, basically weed. Apparently he went to court and appealed an 18-month ban, and maybe I thought it was close to $100,000 fine. That's kind of crazy. It's kind of absurd. A lot of these professional sports may need some of that. They may need some smoke. They may need some weed. Hey, it's not so bad. They may need a little bit. I mean, hell, they're in some pain. Especially MMA fighters, they're in some pain sometimes, you know. They may need to take a little pain pill or something. I mean, I hate pills, but they may need it legitimately. So maybe some of these tests are too strict. I know in UFC there is a gap where you are not tested, where you could do some stuff, but maybe these guys legitimately need some stuff. I do not condone pills or marijuana to anybody to where it's not appropriate, to anybody that isn't responsible or doesn't need it. So definitely do not take this out of what I'm saying, but sometimes they definitely do need it. That's what I feel about it. But definitely, if they're sloppy in the ring, you can tell or something. If they have a reputation for it, yeah, crack down on it. Yeah, don't let it ruin your business, but don't let it be so. Don't make such a big deal out of weed if he's not misusing it. That's what I'm trying to say. That's all I've got for you guys tonight. I guess that'll be it for January, as the month is coming to a close here in about 10 days or so. I don't know. 10, 11, 12 days or so. I'll see you guys later. If you have anything, you can always drop it in the comment box, or my personal Facebook page is facebook.com/aaron.stroud.98, and my Facebook wrestling community group is Aftershock, the Word of Wrestling. Definitely check that out. If you like this video, super kick that like button for me. Share it to your Facebook, Twitter, anything else, so maybe another wrestling MMA fan can see this video. I'll definitely appreciate it, and I guess we're going to get on out of here. We'll see you guys next time. Later.